out of East Texas.
We are at the source of the oil well, where the gas is produced, pulling the gas straight from the wellhead, going to the generator, producing electricity, and that's how we're mining our Bitcoin.
How do you mine Bitcoin?
So we use this with what are called ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits. These are actually pretty old ASICs. They have a front fan, and there's heat sinks attached to those ASICs because they get up to around 90 degrees Celsius, so close to boiling temperature. And then we displace that heat on the backside.
So this is basically a computer which has one purpose, which is to mine Bitcoin.
Correct. To show you how much the Bitcoin network has grown exponentially, we've gone through 4 parabolic jumps in computing power. One Bitcoin computer today would have powered the entire Bitcoin network back in 2013.
To sustain the explosive growth that's making so many flock to Bitcoin, more and more energy is needed to feed the computers. How does this fit into the oil and gas industry in Texas?
I think it's a perfect alignment, especially a field like this. This field that we're in is almost 100 years old. This was back when the boom started of oil, and people didn't even really know. Like, it was just everywhere you're going, it's like a spindle top. These were true wildcatters that drilled these wells. My grandfather was a true wildcatter in Texas, and people got rich overnight, people went broke overnight, but it was something new, it was a new industry, and I think this is a wildcatter 2.0.
It's crazy to see how fast things have grown, not just even from January of 2021, this year, as well as the Bitcoin network as a whole, how fast everything's growing.
Last year, Matt posted a video of their Bitcoin oil well setup. It went viral, and not in a good way. Critics railed on them for their use of fossil fuels and the operation's carbon footprint. But it's actually not what it seems.
This gas is unable to be sold to a pipeline, so otherwise they're either venting it or flaring the gas. If you are venting the gas, you're just literally venting the methane into the atmosphere. It causes 85 times as much heating as what CO2 does to our atmosphere. It's really bad. We can come in and we can add benefit of lowering emissions while also adding revenue to the community. That's a win-win for everybody.